trunk, I open up, I sold my soul a good price. Out of sight, my hoe got talent, right? Whole squad ran, do that shit, yay.
Hey guys, welcome back to Doki Literature Club Part 2 of the gameplay. So, if you're guys new to my channel, go subscribe. And if you're already subscribed, hit that notification button to get notified every video I posted. So yeah. So welcome to part 2 guys, now let's load the game. Hi again Simon, I'm glad to see you didn't run away on us. Ha. But I need to be way more... I need to pour my heart on reading all of this. I need to put some impression, but I cannot do any impression of a girl voice, so yeah, I'm a boy, you know. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word. Well, I'm back to the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Simon. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on, like he deserves any slack. Sorry, told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. And last year too. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what. But if you don't talk us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga is literature. No, it's not literature. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki flops back to her seat. Don't worry guys, Sam must always give it his best as long as he having fun. He helps me with busy works without me even asking. Like cooking, cleaning my room. How did that? Sorry, that's because your room is so messy, it's distracting. And you almost set your house on fire once. Is that so? You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. How come you and Simon can become good friends too? Sayori? As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to weird situation she just put me into. Oh no, you even brought you something today, you know. Wait, Sayori? Me? Not really. Don't be shy, it's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. Sorry, made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What do I do? I'm sorry, Yuri, I wasn't thinking. I guess that means it's up to me to rescue this situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place, so any nice gestures from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what. So, yeah, I won't make it a big deal if you don't want it to be. Alright, well, here. She reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention, even if you don't usually read. And we could, you know, discuss it if you wanted. This is how this girl accidentally being so cute. She even picked out a book she thinks I like despite me not reading much. Yeah, you read. Thank you. I definitely read this. Enthusiastically take the book. Phew. Sorry guys, I'm bad at pronouncing that word. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I'll look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to keep off some scheduled activity for the club, but that doesn't seem to be the case. Sari and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuya's face is already buried in a book. You can't help but notice intense expression like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. Man, it looks like no one's want to be bothered today. I slammed down into a nearest desk. How am I supposed to occupy myself with something literature related by myself like this? I guess I could also read some of the book Yuri gave me. But I'm feeling a little too tired to read. I could probably fall asleep right now. I close my eyes and end up listening on Sayori conversation with Monica. You're probably gonna seems really lame compared to all the other clubs though. Well, we can't give up. The festivals are a chance to show everyone what literature is all about. The problem is that the idea of literature club sounds too dense and intellectual. But it's not like that all not like that all at all, you know. We just need a way of showing that to everyone. Something that speaks to the creative minds. That doesn't solve the problem though. And what do you mean? Even if we come up with the most fun thing ever, nobody will come in the first place if it's a literature event. So it's the more important to figure out how to get people to show up in the first place, you know. After they come, we can do the thing to speak to their creative minds. What's this? Sayori is taking this really seriously. It's weird to hear her deliberating like this. Huh? That's a good point. In that case, do you think food will do the trick? What kind? Well, I guess we could... Cupcakes! Ah, good thinking. Natsuki would love to do that. Ah, you're right. Natsuki makes the best cupcakes. That works out perfectly. That wasn't why you suggested it. Cupcakes speak to my creative tummy. Cupcakes is it then? I'm hungry. Anyway, we still need to work out the details of the event itself. I found myself smiling, and the answer Yuri is still her usual self, but therein lies the unexpected reason I admire her. Unlike me, who has trouble finding any motivation at all. Sari can put her mind to things and make them come to life. I suppose that's why I end up letting her get on my case about things. I can't help but wonder what it would be like to see the world through her eyes. Oh wow, you're so close to me. Ooh, wow. I open my eyes to find Sayori's face, feeling my visions. I nearly fall out of my chest. Oh, sorry. Wait. Actually, I'm not sorry. It's your fault for sleeping like that. This isn't the napping club. Does our school have a napping club? You're staying up late again, aren't you? Now that you're in a club, you're gonna have less time for anime, you know? You'll need to get used to it. Yeah. Don't say that out loud. I glance over my shoulders to see if Monica's overheard. It's true though. Yeah, I know. You're always looking out for me, Sayori. It's what I do best. That's a problem. What about you? You look out for me better than you look out for yourself. You're still oversleeping every day, aren't you? Not every day. That's not very convincing. How many days this past week have you gotten up on time? It's a secret. I knew it. Come on. At least give me the benefit of a doubt. I can't even do that. Look, Sayori, it's written all over you. Eh? Sayori glanced around at herself. How is it all written over me? You were clearly in a rush this morning. Looks, your hair is sticking out all around here. Huh? I ran my fingertips down the side of Sayori's hair trying to straighten it out. Man, you really need a brush for this. My hair is just really hard to get right. I won't fall for that. You are more than just your hair. Your brow isn't straight either. And there's a toothpaste stain on your collar here, right here. I'm trying to wipe off the stains with my finger. But nobody would ever notice that. Of course they would. Nobody's gonna tell you about it because they don't want to embarrass you. Unfortunately, I really don't care about that. Hey, you meanie. And you don't even keep your blazers buttoned up. Seriously, Sayori? Why do you think you don't have a boyfriend yet? Huh? That's super mean. Sorry, but you'll thank me later. I start to button her blazer from the bottom. Once you see how much better it looks, you'll change your mind. Okay, now we're really closer to each other. This is so funny. What is it? What is? Well, I was just thinking how weird is it to have a friend who does this kinds of things. Don't say that. You'll make me feel weird about it, stupid. It's okay though. I'm happy we're like this. Aren't you? I guess. Hey, be careful. The bottom might come off. Why is this one so hard to close? I struggle to fully close the bottom near her chest. Does these things even fit you properly? I did when I bought it. If you ever bought it, you would have noticed sooner that it doesn't fit you anymore. What are you smiling about? It means my boobs got bigger again. Don't say that out loud. Anyway, you look much better now, so... Why does it feel strange to see Sayori place it bottom up like that? But it's so stuffy. Ugh. It's not worth it at all. Sayori hastily unbuttoned her blazers once more. Phew. That's so much better. Sayori puts her arms out and twirls around. So if I keep it unbuttoned when I won't get a boyfriend, right? What kind of logic is that? Why are you saying that like it's a good thing? Because if I had a boyfriend, then he wouldn't even let you do things like this. And you take care of me better than anyone else. Why are you blushing, huh? So that's why I'm keeping it unbuttoned. Stop saying all of these embarrassing things. Yeah? I didn't say anything embarrassing. Jeez. Well, anyway, just focus on trying to wake up a little earlier. What if I focus on going to bed earlier? Fine. It's a deal. I guess we really are better at taking of each other than we are taking care of ourselves. Yeah, I guess so, huh? So maybe you should come wake me up in the morning. You're doing it again, Sayori. But I was joking that time. Man, it's impossible to tell with you sometimes. Okay, everyone. Monica suddenly calls out. Why don't we share the poems we wrote now? Yay! Simon, I can't wait to read yours. Yeah, same. I felt the sound into it, but Sayori still shoots away to retrieve her poem. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? Yeah. My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with? I can't wait. Sayori and Monica intuitively pull out their poems. Sayori sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. I can really already see Monica appreciate handwriting from where I see. And secondly, when I really comply as well, reaching into their bags, do the same myself. So okay, whose girl should I go first? I might say to choose any kind of girl. No, I'm not skipping it. No, I'm not skipping it. Give me Sayori. No, just skip it. Just skip it. Let's skip it. Okay, why did I return, not to mention, well, of course, I miss all their conversation. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise. See? It's like I said before, Simon. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Trying new things like this for other people, that's something that only really good people do. Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much this means to her. Yeah, I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? It will be my way of thanking you. Alright, I'm going to hold you to that then. Yay! Now you'll read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. Well, see about that. Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you miss me, kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever, but I'm not bad. I want breakfast. It's a really good poem. Sayori, this is just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this? No? Just a little bit. It's a yes or no question. You can answer just a little bit to a yes or no question. I forgot to do it last night. Well, at least that makes me feel a little better about myself. Don't be mean. I still tried my best. Yeah. I didn't mean to say that it was a bad poem or anything. It came out nice, or how should I put it? It sounds just like you. Really? Yeah. Especially that last line. I made eggs and toast. Even though you were late to school. It's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky. Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me. Heh. This way so much fun. Monica's the best. Yeah. But next time I won't forget. And I'm gonna write the best poem ever. Let's see about that. Well, I guess I look forward to it. Okay, what next? Let's choose Tatsuki. Well, it's about what I expected for someone like you. That's a little blunt. Well, excuse me. It's not like I said it was bad. Just didn't evoke any emotions. So basically, it's not cute enough for your taste. Do you want to get smacked? Oh yeah, I'll pass. Well, anyway, I guess I need to show you mine. It's not that you'll like it. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it. Okay. Yeah, I told you that you weren't gonna like it. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make you message any less valid? Yes, exactly. Like when it's easy to read but it hits you hard. Like in this poem, seeing everyone around you do great things can really dis heart heartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up for rhythm at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line. So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. Okay. I'm glad you learned something. Cool. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, I guess not. I decided to rumor her with the last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. So who's the next girl, Yuri or Monica? Let's go all the way down. Let's do Yuri's. She's blushing. Okay, Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes, more than enough time to her to finish reading. Oh, sorry, I forgot to start speaking. It's fine, don't force yourself. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right? Yeah? Why do you ask? I'm just making sure. I guess that it might be after reading through it. And so, it's that bad? No? Did I just raise my voice? I'm so sorry. Yuri buries her face in her hands. He couldn't help but notice that it's been several minutes and we really haven't gotten anywhere. It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine, I really didn't notice. What were you saying? Right, it's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of have learned to pick up one of them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick up a writing style separate from the topic matter and they form fit the two together. The end result is that both the styles and expressiveness are weakened. Once she refines her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changed. Her stammering is really completely gone and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. It's not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with a practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little bit yes, true. Yes, how? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri's partnering to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd love to share my thoughts process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily as if it's the rare opportunity for her. Which itself is kind of funny after all. Isn't this supposed to be a leisure club? Goes under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the ember glow. Waiting. It must be this one, the last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green. I can't pronounce it. Of the future, I bathe, cold, breathing air of the present, but living in the past. The light flickers, I flicker back. Oh, that's a really nice poem to read. I'm sorry I have such terrible handwriting. What? I wasn't thinking that at all, but it took you a long time to read. Well, I just don't read scripts very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. Huh? That's a relief. Also, I like the poem. Yeah, I like the poem too. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghosts, Yuri? Uh-huh. Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Simon. Really. I must have totally missed the point. I glance over it after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experience in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost. Lingers in your last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left without anything. That's not more of a solemn, putting it that way. I hadn't even thought about that. That's impressive. It's nothing really. It makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be longer before you keep up on these things too. Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I have to keep trying. I'm counting on you. And the last is Monica. Hi, Simon. Having a good time so far? Yeah. Good. Glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have a suggestion for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Huh? Don't worry, Simon. We're all a little bit embarrassed today, you know. But that's sort of a barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I had Monica my poem. I like this one. It makes me think of something Suri would like. Is that so? You and Suri are really good friends, right? Wouldn't be surprised if you had those sort of things in common. Well, we may be good friends, but Suri and I are actually really different. Well, that may be the case. But maybe there are also some similarities that you wouldn't expect. The way she talks about you, it sounds like the two of you really care about each other's well-being. Even if you show it in a different way, it ends up being more similar than you think. Oh, I think that the kind of vibe I get when reading your poem. You sure you're not reading it into too much? I could be. Oh gosh, I sound like Yuri. But in any case, Sayori writing has kind of gentle feel to it. I can tell that she likes exploring with emotions like happiness and sadness. Who knew that someone so happy would enjoy sad things too? Yeah, that's actually unexpected. Well, to each their own, and you shouldn't be afraid to experiment a little bit either. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. I could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I'd love to see you trying new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little bit biased, I don't know how to pronounce that right, towards their own kinds of style. But it always helps you find that suits you the most. So don't force yourself to ride the way everyone else wants you to ride. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Yeah. Don't worry, I'm not very good. I sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good. Well, that's the cause I have the sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know. I see. Well, let's read it then. Hole in a wall. It couldn't have been me. See the direction that sparkle protrudes a noisy neighbor, an angry boyfriend. I never know I was at home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel blind like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My Retanas already scored with a permanent copy of meaningless image. Just like a little hole, it wasn't too bright. It was too deep, stretching forever into everything, a hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking and I was looking out, and he on the other side was looking in. That's a really nice poem to read there. So what do you think? It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Oh no. It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between the words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really painful and powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influenced my poems a bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming in strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about this is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. Just move your hand and go with the flow. Yeah, go with the flow. It's everyday, bro. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Phew, I guess that's everyone. I glanced around the room. It was a little bit more stressful than I anticipated. As if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Yeah, everyone is not impressed by my mediocre writing. Even if they are just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club, after all. I sigh. I guess that what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange the papers sharing their respective poems. As they read the tandem, I watch each of their expression change. Natsuki eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? How did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? Well, I know that. I just meant that language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sorry, liked it. Simon did too. So based on that, I'm glad we give some suggestion of my own. First of all, excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing skills. I don't expect it to change anytime soon unless, of course, I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. And Simon liked my poem too, you know. He have even told me he was impressed by it. And that's who suddenly stand up. Oh, I didn't realize you were so invested. You tried to impress our new member, Yuri. Eh? That's not what I... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Simon appreciates my advice more than you appreciate yourself. Huh? And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you sure that's full of yourself? No. I was full of myself. I would deliberately go out of my way and making everything I do over QTSC. Okay. Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grow a bigger size as soon as Simon started up. Natsuki! Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you. I don't like fighting guys. Suddenly both girls turned towards me as if they just noticed I was standing there. Simon! She just tried to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself, learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point of making your poem so convoluted for no reason? The meaning shouldn't jump out of the reader and not force them to have to figure it out. Help me explain that to her, Simon. Wait! There's a reason we have so many deep expression words in our language. It's the only way to convert complex feelings and meanings the most effectively. Oh my god, dude. Oh no, Natsuki is really angry. Avoiding them is not only unnecessarily limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right, Simon? Well... how did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing. But who am I ever I agree with? They probably think more highly of me. So of course. Okay, I have to save this for later now. So guys, thank you for watching this video. Hope you enjoy. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe to my channel, and if you're already subscribed, just click the notification button to get notified of every videos I make. So if you guys love the video, you can just leave a like on the video if you want. So yeah, peace out.